in my time of darkness, please grant me just this one last request. Dixieland is where I want to make my final stand. I don't care if I'm in a box or not when they lay me down. Just bury me in southern ground. Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away. Dixieland is where I want to make my final stand. I don't care if I'm in a box or not when they lay me down. Just bury me in southern ground.
Hey everybody, Adderhold Outdoors. It's December 2023, getting ready for Christmas. Season has not been the greatest. I've had to switch over to traditional archery, so I missed a couple with my traditional longbow, but I did take my compound and I did get a doe. I was using a Grim Reaper, and it was very graphic, and I popped her like a balloon. That's all I'm gonna say, but it's too graphic for YouTube, so I can't share that with you. But I do want to share with you my new toy. Let me give you some background. Back in 2017, 2018, I bought a 2000 model 2000 yellow Honda 4, and it was a Foreman. And I had a thing to 2023 till this year, and I bought it used. It had not been taken care of. It needs serious TLC, so I bought it used. I put a little bit in it, and I kept it to 2023. That was 23 years, y'all, that I had a model of a four-wheeler. Okay, it was 23 years old. I didn't have that long, but it was 23 years old. And nothing, just a few little things started happening, but I decided I wanted to treat myself, so I went and bought something. I'm just going to show it to you, so I'll be right back because I got to move the camera. Hold on. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Meet the new member of the Adderhold family, a Honda Rancher 24. Now, to put this thing through its paces before I ever did a video. So, I've had it now for probably 6 months, and it has done incredible, like the old Yeller did. It was going to be a vehicle. I got it, and it is unbelievable. So, let me show you some details, okay? First of all, that right on the front, you can tell I've got my stuff on there. There is plenty of room for what accessories you want to use. It is amazing. Now, it is shiftable. Four-wheel drive is shiftable. It is not full-time four-wheel drive. So if I'm out just puttering around, I put it in two-wheel drive. Drives like a dream. Go to four-wheel drive anytime you need it. And I've realized my old Yeller was full-time four-wheel drive. That made such a difference. Plenty of room to ride. Back rack the same way. I haul a lot of my corn, a lot of my deer juice. I make deer juice now. We'll do a video on that later. I make deer blocks now. But this thing is just amazing. Now, I've got my little cargo carrier on it, because it actually has a hitch that it just slips in. And I'm going to get you a close-up of that. There's the hitch. And all you do is put the pin in, and I tote tree stands, I tote corn, all my stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, this is probably one of the best purchases I ever bought. Honda has never let me down. I've got a Honda Pioneer that I bought when my daughter and my wife wanted with me, and I use it a lot with them. But if it's just me, this thing is just so much more maneuverable. It's just so much fun to ride in places a lot of times on Old Yeller that you just can't go on a side even. So I knew someone was going to do it. I want to show you a video of me actually out in the woods going up some areas that I live in the mountains of North Carolina, so it's pretty steep, it gets pretty rocky, and this thing, you can't stick it up. I've got to go on the front, I haven't got it mounted yet. But folks, all in all, if you want to spend money, right here's what you want to spend your money on. Get you a Honda, something that's true. It needs to be up. I'm getting ready to do my 6-month service on it. Get you something you can count on. This is my second Ford. The first one lasted 23 years. I didn't have it the whole time. It lasted 23 years. I think my daughter will end up with this one. So just saying, Outer Holdout folks, get you a Honda and have a good day. Alright, let's finish this video up, folks. The 2024 Honda 4x4 Rancher is an awesome machine. It went well over my expectations of what it could do. Also on the video, you got to see it actually go up the mountain where I hunt. It's probably a 30 degree grade or close to it. It's steep, and four-wheel drive, it just shoots straight up it. I've done it in two-wheel drive, but you spin a little bit, but that's why it's two-wheel drive and you got four-wheel drive. So I've got my spec sheet. I want to give you some things on it. Now this is the 2024 Rancher, all right? So the size of the engine is 420 cc's. They label it a 400, but it's a 420 cc overhead cam. It's fuel injection, no carburetor. So you know how that goes. You let one sit over the winter, and pin sticks, carburetor. Well, anyway, this is fuel injection, so that takes care of that. It is a manual transmission, foot peg, it's 5-speed, and you do have reverse, so that's the good news. The ground clearance is a little over 7 inches. Now when you think about it, that's about all I really need. I don't think my Pioneer's even got that. So this thing works real well for my ground clearance. Anything bigger than that, I don't want to go over it. I go around it, the best thing. Payload capacity, 848 pounds. That's a big deer or a big bear. So I'm pulling three deer or a big bear. So I don't have any problem with my payload capacity. I don't even get close to that. Right at 4 gallon of fuel, which includes 1.3 gallon of reserve. And this thing weighs around 600 pounds. So it's not that bad. The other thing is it comes in different colors. You've got the Black Forest Green, my favorite. Actually, I had to go to another dealer to get it. They've got Avenger Red, all these beige, but I just like the green. I just like my green. I got mine at Honda of North Carolina in Granite Falls, North Carolina. Shout out to all those folks. And Emily, no, Brittany, if I got your name wrong, don't kill me, was a big help. I told her what I wanted, and she said, that's it. And sure enough, man, right on the money. I didn't have any trouble. And they've already called a couple times checking on me. How you like it? You know, what do you think? Feedback, those kind of things. So that's awesome customer service. And to me, that's a big deal. Because get you some sell trail cams and try to get customer support. And I won't call nobody out, but yeah, you know who they are. I will say I'm using Muddy now, and so far, they're working like a dream. So we'll give you a review on some of the other ones that don't work. I'm going to give them one more year. I've had 4. I've got 1 working. So customer support's a joke. It's overseas. They're reading off a script just like this. Try this, try this, try. I've tried all that. This is the 4th time I've called you. It's the same thing. So anyway, let's get back to the Honda. Awesome. Get one. 2024. Can you believe that? It's 2024. I bought a brand new 4-wheeler. But folks, I mean, it's a 2024. Look at the years. Look at what's happened in 2023. And I bought a 2024. But look at 2023 and look what's happening. If you don't know the Lord, you might seriously want to consider trying to find out who He is and what He's about. Because Jesus is coming, y'all. If you don't believe it, turn on the news. As sad as it is, what's going on in the Middle East? What's going on in Russia and Ukraine? The Bible talks about there shall be wars and rumors of wars. And it talks about fathers against sons and mothers against daughters and all this stuff that's going on. The Bible prophesies it and says, you know, when you see these things, the time of man is at hand, which means Jesus is coming back. And I'm not a date. I'm not going to say He's coming tomorrow, but the Word says He's coming back, and the signs are there. So if you don't believe me, get out the old book, dust it off, read it for yourself. Don't take my word, read it, and prove it. So if you're going to listen to me about a 4-wheeler, why don't you listen to me about the Lord? It's a personal thing, folks. If you don't take it personal, that day's going to come and He say, depart from me, I never knew you. And I don't want that to be you. I don't. Get the book out, read it. It'll tell you what to do. It'll tell you what's coming. That's all I got, y'all. Love you, mean it. Outer Hold Outdoors, peace, love. Y'all be good. And remember, kill a biggin'.